I did. Alright, so I want to come back and re-record this. I already have the cards still laid out, so the message is pretty much going to be the same, or the basis of it is the same. So I was led to do this reading because I found a coupon in the bathroom that my brother left, and it said a season of thanks, and I'm going to put it in the community post, and I'm going to make it our thumbnail on here. But in that reading, what I'm getting, for some of you, you guys are the Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You guys are being recognized for your gifts and your talents. But right now, you guys could be in a financial situation, a financial crisis, a financial loss, or you just kind of feel like something's lacking, okay? I'm also picking up love energies where some of you guys feel like, okay, well, I'm accomplished career-wise or financially, but there's something that's lacking, something's missing spiritually. And it's very well, it could be love, the lovers. But Spirit is saying that the key to this is gratitude. The key to this is always being in a state of gratitude, here in the now, no matter what you have and what you don't have. So some of you guys, it's like covenants and promises with You Are My World. Because there was cards, you had 3 cards that had birds. The Nine of Cups was one of the cards that was at the bottom of the deck with the lovers. The Nine of Cups, that bird, that white bird. Nine of Pentacles, the white dove bird, and the Ace of Cups. So there's something with peace, harmony, restoration, the Holy Spirit. When I think of doves, I think of the Holy Spirit. I think of the book of Genesis with the story of Noah, where after the flood, they were guided by the dove to their destination where they were supposed to, land or to land. So that was the covenant, the promise, with the rainbow as well being depicted in the story of Noah, where God said that this is the covenant between God and the earth, where I would never destroy the earth by way of water or flood. So it's a promise that spirit, there's something that between you and God, there was a promise, there was a covenant, something that was given to you, between you, a marriage to something. You made a promise to yourself and God, I feel, or God, there is a promise that's there. And one of the promises, and it's already in the Bible, this just stands, it is what it is, that God says that it's not good for man to be alone. So if you feel in your heart that you want a mate and that there's someone out there for you and you feel like, I have everything, but there's something that's missing. There's nothing wrong with feeling like, I don't have my complement, like I have everything. I'm full, but in essence it's like there's one thing that's supposed to be here. It's not a place of desperation or oh, I'm just a broken person if I don't have, but it's like, in your heart that there's someone that's meant for you, your complement, your divine complement. And I feel like that is a promise from God that yes, it is so. But would you accept it? Would you be open to receive that love? And for some of you, it's these divine blessings and opportunities that's coming. I feel like your forgiveness, there could be an element of needing to forgive people in your past because you guys are giving birth to new projects. There's that rainbow. You guys are giving gifts. You guys are giving, being given a gift or opportunity, a blessing. And it might be something that's coming. Slow and steady wins the race. The tortoise catches up to the hare in the end. So there's no need to rush. You're right where you're supposed to be, even if it doesn't seem like it. Some of you guys are going through a hardship right now where you guys feel like maybe it's a living situation for some of you, or you don't have a job right now, or you feel like, okay, well, my art or my art, my designs. For some of you, I get artists, artistic people. You guys are artistic people. I was getting Frida. Some of you guys could be Mexican artists, or you guys resonate, or one of your inspirations is Frida. And You guys might feel like you're not being appreciated for your work, for your artistry, or just a lot of your talents and your skills. But there was an exciting message that I got out of this, though. There was a blessing that was coming from this message, and this is why the whole coupon stood out, because it's easy for us to say thank you, but do we really feel it in our heart? Some of us, you know, or maybe certain things make us really feel that sense of gratitude. Or let's say someone does something kind for you and they open the door for you, say thank you because you're being courteous. But do you really feel thankful that that person, you know, was even courteous enough to think to open the door for you? Or waking up in the morning, you know, are you really grateful for that? It's easy to say, oh, you know, I'm glad I have life, but do you really mean that? Be in the feeling, the true essence of gratitude, and this is something that I've been working on too. Like Spirit's been working with me with this. That be in a true state of, be in the true state of gratitude, and thanks, because there is something though that is coming that I feel like Spirit is saying you will rejoice. You will get your just due when it comes to what, you know, your skills and talents with the Page of Pentacles, the seeds you've been planting. You are going to receive that. You are going to receive the accomplishments. For some of you, I don't, you know, my fellow indigenous, y'all know, you know, that holiday, we don't celebrate it for those reasons. For, you know, obvious reasons, we don't look at Thanksgiving as something to celebrate. And we definitely don't look at, what's his name, or I ain't gonna say his name, as some hero to even look at. But we celebrate our ancestors instead and honor them that day. But what I'm getting from that is, on that day, some of you guys on Thanksgiving, the U.S. holiday Thanksgiving, you may be praised or recognized by someone close to you. It looks like a female relative that might, you know, show you that they're proud of you, or they might say it to you, or they might, you know, shout to everybody else, oh yeah, look what so-and-so's been doing, or oh yeah, they're so, or they might even invest in your art. Someone might invest in your art. But the big blessing that I was getting, I kept hearing boardrooms. The Three of Cups, I'm looking at this as like a friend, or you might collab or work with a friend, or a friend is going to help get you a part of something big when it comes to your business, your career, your art, your creativity. Because I've been hearing boardrooms, and I think it was one of my sisters, it was Mina, that said something about a boardroom or people, like, it was Mina. Spirit though kept showing me like a vision, and I recorded a video, I recorded a message for somebody, whoever it's meant for, whoever's meant to see it, for an artist, a lyricist, a rapper. I was picking up a male image, but it could be a woman that might resonate with it. But I was getting like a male artist, a male rapper, and Spirit was showing me a boardroom of people, like executives, like a round table of people, executives, and they were watching this one person, and they were considering this person, they were discussing this person, and I was getting like a big rap artist, executive producer. I think they're, you know, they're a popular producer. I'm not gonna say their name on this video. You would have to watch that, and whenever I feel led to post it, you know. But I did mention rapper slash executive or producer. They're a big name, and I was getting like that person or the likes of that person or someone similar watching this lyricist, this guy, this rapper guy. Yeah, and they even gave me a record label, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if that is literal or like I said, the likeness of that. So that came through, and this boardroom, like I said, they were watching, they were keeping their eye on this guy. Now, I will say this, that in that type of field, not all the time is it good. Like, y'all know how I feel, or maybe some of you don't know how I feel about that world. don't know, but I don't agree with everything in that field and what, you know, people being exploited for their gifts. I don't agree with that. But I feel like there will be a time where you will be able to coexist in those spaces without having to go through things that the others had to go through in the past. Like it's a shift, it's a change, and it has to be that way. Nature has to balance itself out. People cannot continue to be exploited for their gifts and their talents and have to do things, you know, unethical things or demonic things just to, you know. But nonetheless, someone is watching. But I feel like for some of you, whatever it is that you do specifically, whatever your field, your skill, your talent relies or lies, people in that field that are maybe in a place more of a higher stature than you, they're watching. And there's someone close to you or someone that you will be acquainted with, if not already, that's going to help you get there, or know someone that they'll put you in that space with. I don't know if y'all remember the dream that I had. It was like a few months ago, a couple of months ago, maybe it was during the summer, I don't remember. I had this dream of me walking in the cross streets, trying to get across the street to get to, I was trying to keep up with someone. And this girl, I couldn't walk all the way because my shoes were not on all the way. I had sandals. I have to take this off. I had sandals on, and I couldn't buckle them all the way. And I was trying to, in the meantime, I'm trying to cross the street before the light changes and also keep up with this person. And this girl comes, she's dressed to the nine, like she's dressed up casually, but she looks really nice. She looks very presentable. And she stops and she helps me put on my shoe to get across the street. And then we, lo and behold, while catching up with this other person, she was going the same way as well, and they went into the same building. The building was a movie theater. So you guys know how movie theaters are structured. They have different suites or different theater rooms or whatever. And in one of those theater rooms, it actually ended up being a radio station, which is weird. And she was like, "No, come with me." And I was like, "No, I don't want to." I was just like, "No, hesitate. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Would you accept?" She was like, "No, come with me, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, okay, I stop fighting. I go into the room with her. And then I see it's a full room of people. So if you guys ever, like in school, like high school, maybe junior high, I don't know. Definitely in high school. So like when you're in band or you take some type of orchestra or something or choir, in those rooms or theater class, sometimes you go in the room, it's a big classroom and it has levels with desks. It kind of looked like that. I recognized two famous faces in that room, and one of them, at first she said hi to me, and then I walk past her, and then I sit next to her partner, her mate, her husband, and he starts talking to me. But I'm noticing the room. I don't recognize the faces in the dream. I don't see anybody I know, but I had a feeling, okay, these are people that are up there, famous, whatever. Then there's a couple of people that try to come into the room to have a seat, and everybody was like, "There's no more seats left," so they had to leave. So there was only room there was only enough room for me and that girl. She was already supposed to be there. It's a given. She was supposed to be there. She had an appointment or something, I'm assuming, but she invited me in there, and I wasn't supposed to be there. But in that dream, it just felt like, this is what I'm getting from this. Like someone like that's already up there or the room, and then there's someone that's helping another person get to this. So I don't know if this is making sense, but in this table, the table, it's like a room. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like I wasn't supposed to be there, but I was supposed to be there because it was divine, because there was only enough seats for me and that girl, but the girl was already supposed to be there. So it was like this extra seat was just available for me. And whoever else was trying to come in, it was like, you can't. So I don't know if it's like this limited time, or some of you guys, are you going to accept? Are you going to be open, or are you going to reject what spirit is presenting to you? And is it going to be because you don't feel like you deserve it? You don't feel like you're good enough? And this card, the one night stand card came out, but I didn't feel, my stomach's growling. My stomach's growling. I have to eat something. But what I got from this was like love and having to forgive somebody and feeling like, okay, well, if love comes to me, am I going to be worthy because I gave myself up to so many people? I gave my heart, I gave my body away to so many people, and I just felt like I was never worthy of love. But some of you guys, that feeling can also manifest in you feeling worthy of, you know, sharing your gifts or being recognized for your accomplishments, your skills, your talents in your workplace or in your field or your career, whatever that might be, and love too. So this can go both ways. And oh, thank you. I was almost about to forget it. I'm trying to talk over my stomach growling. I gotta eat. Anyway, that was another thing that came to me too. Something with love is connected to this too. So like, you might meet your person or someone very significant that you'll be in a relationship with through your work or on your way to work. Because I was getting something with coffee. So y'all might meet at a coffee shop or something. Like you might bump into this person at a coffee shop. And I was hearing when I was channeling the message the first time I heard the Folgers in your cup commercial, but the best part of waking up stood out to me. So in the morning on your way to work or on your way to something, like during the day, in the beginning of the day, excuse me, the start of your day, getting coffee, you're going to meet this person potentially for some of you. And for others, it might be like in an office space, something with coffee, with the office, I don't know. But I'm getting like this is tied to your work. Love and your work somehow is tied together. And the energy is still the same of, are you going to accept it? Or are you going to feel like you're not worthy of it? So you are going to get offers. You're going to get offers. You're going to be offered things of a higher level, higher commitment. But do you really believe that you're deserving of it? Are you going to be open? Or are you going to reject it because you don't feel like you're coming in with the proper attire, the proper clothes? And that's how I felt in the dream. I was like, why am I ashy? The first part of the dream, I was sitting like in a bookstore or something. And I just felt so like unqualified. I was just like, my feet were ashy. I had on sandals. I was just like, this is so embarrassing. My sandals are like broke down, you know. I had the Jesus Gladiator sandals on and my feet was just ashy. And I was just so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed in the dream. I was like, I felt so embarrassed. So I was trying to take those shoes off and like get my feet clean. And that's why, okay, that makes sense. I remember. So I took the shoes off so I can like clean my feet off or something. And that's why when the people started leaving out of the bookstore, I was trying to catch up to them and cross the street. And that's when the girl came to help me because I was struggling to put my shoes back on. And I was rejecting the offer. She was like, come with me to this room. I gotta be at this appointment. Come with me. And I was like, no, I don't want to. No. And then I was feeling how I was feeling in the dream, like the feeling of, I don't trust this bitch. I don't know. Like, I don't know about her. That's how I was feeling or thinking in my head. I don't trust you. I don't know. Like, you helped me and everything. Thank you. But I don't know about you. But no, she was helping me get somewhere that I was appointed to be, whether she realized that or not. So that's what I'm getting from this. Like, some of you guys might feel like, okay, well, I don't have this. I don't have a suit to wear to this meeting. I don't have the right camera. I don't have the right look. I'm too this. I'm too that. Oh, I'm not articulate enough. I'm whatever. No, you come with what you got. You come as you are. That doesn't mean just be like, just fuck it. But it's like when it's an opportunity, you either seize it or you don't. And what I mean by that is you can't overthink yourself. You can't try to Spirit, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's an energy, there's a vibration. There's a vortex that is created in a moment, and you got to step into that energy and you got to seize it while it's there. You have to, because you're appointed at that time for something, whether you feel like you're meant to or you're not. You have to seize that moment while it's there, and it's not saying to be desperate, because it's a divine appointed energy. So there's no need to be desperate. There's no need to overdo it. You just step in and you're there. You just be. You're just there. Make no mistake that you might not have the recognition that you think you should be getting, at least not right now. You may think that nobody appreciates what you do in the workplace, or your art, your creativity that you share. Some of you guys might be animators. I don't know why I heard that. You're good with animation or something. You're good with art, creating, or you're very good with your hands, or it's just you're creative and talented in your own way, whoever this is meant for. And you might think that you're not getting that recognition, or you're not being paid enough, or you feel like your job just doesn't appreciate you. Because in another reading, I was getting someone made partner, or someone's about to make partner in their job or something. But you're going to. The right people, look, even if the whole world doesn't see it right now, or you don't have thousands and hundreds of thousands of people praising you and elevating you and complimenting you, who cares? The right people, people that matter, they see you. They see you. The right people, the right person at least, even if it's just one, they see you. So who cares about, and I said this in another video, who cares about the numbers? Who cares about the likes, the shares, the comments? Who cares if everybody in the workplace is being exalted over you? There's somebody that sees you, or there's a group of people that are executives, or they heard about you. Like your boss might be like, yeah, I got this one, someone on my team. She's really good with numbers, or this guy, he's really good with numbers. But they never volunteer. They never offer to take a position, or to they're just comfortable where they're at. And for some of you, it might be that, like, they see your potential, but you're just like, okay, well, I'm just cool with where I'm at. And the truth is you're really not cool with where you're at. You're not. In essence, you're really not. But your name is being brought up in boardrooms like, yeah, this person's a really good candidate, but she never applies for a higher position. I don't know why. Or when I offer her things, she just kind of, she's like, she brushes it off. Or some of you guys might be very talented with your music, and they're like, well, this person's very talented, but I don't know why they won't upload their music online, or why they don't, or they're very skilled artists. I don't know why they won't start posting things more. Or it's something where they're watching you, they're considering you, but it's like you're blocking it in some type of way. I don't know how to explain it. Or it's just not your time yet. But make no mistake that you're being watched. You're being noticed. You're being recognized by the right people. Even though you don't think that you are, you are. You're worried about your coworkers sitting next to the cubicle next to you, or these people online and stuff, and what they're saying, and what this person is saying, or how many people are liking your shit, commenting on your stuff, subscribing, or how many TikTok followers you got, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You're focusing on that. Or how many people are showing up to your concerts, or your mini shows in your city, your town, or how many people are coming up to your art events and stuff. It's not about that. The right person is watching you, whether you see it or not. There's somehow they watching what you're doing, whether everybody is fucking with you yet or not. It doesn't matter. You might have a couple of supporters. You might have 100 supporters. You feel like, well, I should be stadium. I should be up there with Drake and them, or what Taylor Swift and them is doing. I don't know, I'm just naming names, whatever. I should be up there. Or, I'm supposed to be another Basquiat. That's supposed to be me. Or I'm supposed to be the next, I don't know, Denzel Washington. Like, you see yourself as that, but you feel like you're only being recognized in a small manner. And it might be to those that are in your immediate spaces and whatever. So what? with the right person, the right people that have the ability to, put you in certain spaces, and people that are in those spaces, they're watching you, or one, or whoever, an executive, or someone that's in the company that you work for, they heard about you, or they know about you already. They know about you, they seen you, or they heard about you. So make no mistake that you're passing, it's like the pyramid that you're on, you're focusing on the people at the midsection of it and what they think about you, when it doesn't even matter what they think, because they can't bless you in the same way, or spirit is using certain people to get you there. And for some of you, it is someone in your space that you know, or you're going to be acquainted with, that is going to help you in some type of way. Some type of way. Everything is going to come together in the way that it is meant to. And I don't know who just said, no, it's not. I don't know who said that, but that is not true. This message has been coming to me in many different forms and ways. And if I got other people around me picking up the same energy for themselves, or picking the same energy up for other people, then it's got to be something. And I know this spirit just don't be saying stuff just to be saying it. Okay? You have to work, and it's going back to the other message the other night. If you guys haven't watched that video, it was, you have to rid yourself of insecurity, or inadequacy, jealousy, and something else. You have to release those energies, because where you're going, you can't have that energy in you. You just cannot, because you're going to block your blessings, or you're not going to see your blessings, because you're focused on what everybody else is doing, or who's liking it, who's feeling it, who's downloading it, who's subscribing, who's whatever, who's showing up, who's not showing up, who's getting the promotion, and why am I not getting, like, you are going to miss what's for you by doing that. So slow and steady, as they say, wins the race. And you guys might resonate with turtles, but remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. You trying to catch up with the hare. The hare has its own speed. It's a different breed. But the tortoise is its own breed, and eventually he catches up. So your time is your time. Your time is your time. And you can delay it if you're not ready for it. But it gives you time at least to see what it is that you need to get in alignment. What do I need to do to get there? And some of you guys might be getting prophetic dreams and pieces, bits and pieces, or you're seeing things unfolding around you in bits and pieces. Like they say, prophecy is told in parts. So you might get a glimpse here, you might get a glimpse there, or someone might say something that goes with what you already felt, what you already know, and so on and so forth. But you cannot limit yourself nor block your blessings because you don't feel like you're worthy, or you're good enough, or, oh, I don't have this, or worried about what this looks like right now. Where are you paying your energy to? What is your world? What is your reality? What are you painting your energy? Like, where are you planting your energy? Is it light? Is it balanced? Is it heavy? Because some of you guys are working through detoxifying and releasing yourselves of some type of toxic energies. Things that just don't serve you anymore. But you guys are giving birth to your promise, your blessing, new projects, new beginnings. You guys are at a place where you're very good at what you do, or someone sees your potential, but they feel like they can help you expand. So you might, it's okay to accept that you're not there yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm using Drake as an example. I don't know why, but I'm going to use Drake as an example. As a rapper standpoint, because he was already, you know, in the entertainment. He was already an actor. But when he started getting more into his music and his rapping, Like, he acknowledged the fact, like, yeah, it might be really dope, but I can still always grow and expand, and I'm going to learn from my peers and my mentors. Let's use Lil Wayne as an example. I'm going to learn from him. So, yeah, I might be dope at what I'm doing, what I bring to the table, but I can always expand and I can always learn more. There's someone around you that feels like you could use that development, you know, to get you to your full potential, because they see you. But they feel like, okay, there's more that can expand. Does this person want to expand though? Are they ready to elevate past where they are? That's what I'm getting from this. All right. Much love to you. I appreciate y'all. This reading, I might this might be my last reading until next week, because like I said in another video, I'm going to be doing family events. So I'm not going to be available. I might post community posts every now and then, or if I'm led to post something, I always bring my cards, so that's not a problem. But in case I don't do like card reads, I might have a channel message, or I might just want to share something with y'all, possibly. But no happy hours this week, and probably going to have to postpone the mini love reads next Monday, because I don't know if I'll be able to do them on Monday. I'm not sure. So yeah, personal reasons stuff, I won't be available. If you guys need an emergency reading, I most likely won't be available for that either, because I'm going to just be completely just with family and taking that time in with them in this event, this wedding. So yeah, I appreciate y'all though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to Amy and, oh my God, it starts with a D or something. I can't remember her username, but they both led me to find that reading that I was trying to find with the concert, the festival dream or whatever. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Amy led me to the specific one, like the original video, because the other two videos, they both mentioned Amy and, oh my God, I'm sorry I don't remember your username, but y'all both mentioned the video that I was mentioning, the original video and the dream that I had. And then Amy found the actual one. Thank you. Y'all had to like search for that, because I could not. I'm like, I cannot remember for the life of me when I recorded it. I feel like it was a time of year that was kind of warm or something. It was like April. Like, I feel like it was like April or something. Could not find them. Just like, I don't know where I could have. I don't know. I don't remember. And lo and behold, they were able to find it. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you. Shout out to y'all. I should do something for y'all. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna ponder on it. I'm gonna sit on it, because I appreciate that. And yeah, peace.